Welcome to another video from finallyicansee.com. Today we're going to put a LED replacement in a RV trailer light, and as you can see, this material is very special that we have. You can actually bend it, so at each section of the LED there's actually a little spot that you can actually bend it 90 degrees. So every other section allows you to bend it one way or the other. So you can see as I'm going to put it in this replacement spot for this light, I can actually get two things as an advantage over a LED replacement light bulb. One, I can get twice as much light, and two, I can get the warm, bright light, which is much easier in your eyes than that ghost fluorescent light. So you'll notice that I've got my tape already kind of figured out how I'm going to lay it out here, and you can see I'll put a little bit of Scotch tape where I want to place this. And the previous light that was in here is just a standard incandescent light bulb, which is extremely hot. This new LED light is not hot at all. So now I've got my temporary light set up there. And on any of these light bulbs, there's different ways of how they actually attach. This particular one had a snap in, so we just pulled it out. I've already cut and prepped one side of the wire to show you. Now I'm going to cut the other side. So I'm going to just use a standard pair of cutters. And then we're going to just strip this light. Going to want to use safety glasses if you're underneath this, just so that you don't get anything in your eye. And then on the LED tape light itself, you'll notice there is a plus and minus in the location where you can solder. So go ahead and turn on your light, and you're going to just do a little test to see what side of the light wiring. There we go. So now I know that that's the correct way. It'll only work one way, so you don't have to worry about that. So you can actually just turn that off. And then I'm going to show you the easiest way to solder this. First of all, you're going to have a soldering gun that's ready to go. And the simplest way is to pre-tin your wires. That just means that you're going to put a little bit of solder there. Again, make sure that you're wearing safety glasses. And if you're not really good at soldering, you should practice a little bit before you go ahead and do this. Next thing that I'm going to do is, I know this one is the positive side, so I'm going to go ahead and put that right there. And I'm just going to place it where I want to solder it. And now I don't have to hold it with my fingers. While I'm trying to solder it, which is obviously hard. And it will be a little bit warm when you solder it. So you're going to want to be careful when you put your finger on it. Now I've got that wire. Now we're going to do the other wire. You'll notice that these are actually fairly big wires. We don't need anywhere near these size wires, but that's what was existing because the standard incandescent bulbs use a lot of energy. So if you're dry camping, you're going to notice that you're going to be able to run your lights a lot longer if you put in LED lights. let's do a quick test. What do you know? So then we have the LED lights now, and these take 10% of the energy of your standard incandescent lights for your trailer. So now you'll be able to run it directly off your battery system. This is a great replacement for fluorescent lights also. Thank you for watching. I'm going to show you now how to take the temporary tape off of the LED and actually do the final permanent stick-on. So this particular tape has a protective layer on the back. So you could just take a sharp or just a small object to grab that material. And don't touch it with your hands because we want it to stick really good. So put it down and then start pulling that material off. And as you are doing that, you can place it nice and firmly where you need to go. And then when you're all done with it, you could take the end of a ballpoint or a Sharpie pen with the hard plastic and just push down the corners because they'll stick up just a little bit more. And then after you get this done, if you take a hair dryer and you get this nice and warm right here, then it will stay stuck up there for a very long time. Thank you again for watching.